Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be making snacks, so none of the oven and stove use needed for today. Right now I'm going to be making a wrap with apples, peanut butter, and honey. You're going to need a knife, or I actually have a special apple slicer, so I'm just going to flex on that. Some honey, tortilla, sorry, my bad, apple, and peanut butter, and then a bowl for scraps and a spoon. So let's get started. You're going to take your apple and you're going to slice it. So, okay, let's try this. That was simple. So, cameraman approved. Then you're just going to take these apples and then, I like this slicer because it just gets rid of the core for you. So, it's very handy. Okay. Well, that didn't work, but we're just gonna put that off to the side for a bit. Then you're gonna take your wrap and put some slices in it. So this one's kind of tiny, but we might have a little bit extra. Okay. I think we'll just stick with that because we don't want to overflow it. And the cameraman will take that to eat. Thank you. Then you're gonna take some peanut butter and just put it on there too because this kind of adds a little bit of salty element. And then I managed to get the peanut butter on after a long time of struggle. Now you're going to take your honey and then drizzle that on top. I'm not gonna put a lot because I don't love sweet things very much, so we're just gonna drizzle it. Oh, that's very satisfying. And we have the little scooper thingy as well. So that's great. Okay, so now the next thing is you're going to kind of just fold it. So what I do is the bottom, the sides, and then I like to leave it open at the top because I'm a professional burrito maker or wrap maker. So this is what it looks like after, and it might seem like a weird combo to some people, but it tastes amazing. So I hope you enjoy it, and that's the first snack. So the second dish is something more savory. All you're going to need for this is some bocconcini, which, if you're not saying in Italian, are little circle of cheese things. Or at least that's how I see them. Some cherry tomatoes, olive oil, and salt. And you're going to need skewers or toothpicks. These are totally not skewers cut in half. Totally not. Okay, so you're going to take a bocconcini and you're just going to cut it in half since these ones are really big, but you can get smaller ones. You're gonna stick it on, and you're gonna grab a tomato, stick it on. That's how it looks. And repeat the process one more time, depending on how long you want them to be or how big you want them to be. And I already started one, so those are the two I've done. It's a pretty simple process, but they're really good one bite kind of tastiness. How would I describe it? I don't know. I don't know, they're like little small snacks. That's the word, small snacks. Okay, I'm going with that one. Okay, so it's very simple and they're pretty aesthetic. So if you have a party or something, you can kind of do this, put them on a plate and call it a day. All right, I'm almost done. And if you want, you can try harder to make it more aesthetic, but I kind of just went simple. Last one. That was close. Okay. So the next thing you do is you take some olive oil and you drizzle it on top so it gives a little bit of that fresh aspect. Ignore the one drip that got on the table. The one drip. Okay, that's bothering me a little bit. But then you're gonna add some salt. And the cameraman gave me a big old sigh, so that means get on with the video. That's about it. So these are really good. Totally recommend them. I hope you try them out. On to the third video. Last but not least, tomato salad. So it's one of my favorite snacks, especially for the summer. So what you're gonna need is 2 tomatoes. I already sliced one up and I just left the other one so I can show you how to do it. Some basil, feta, olive oil, and salt. Okay, so you're just gonna slice it into small pieces. There's not really a specific way you have to do it as long as they're small, so you can get a little bit of everything in every bite. And make sure that your knife is sharp, because on the skin you don't want it to slip and possibly cut yourself. That would suck. So once you have that, just gonna put them in a bowl, and you're gonna grab your basil. So as you might know already, I love basil, so I got a lot of it, and you're just going to slice it into small pieces. It doesn't have to be exact, you know, no rules you have to follow necessarily. So I just like rolling it up and then giving it a slice. So for this dish, I'm not gonna need it in small pieces, that's fine. And then put that in the bowl with the tomatoes as well. Then you're gonna grab your feta and chop that into a little bit of some smaller pieces because it's more of a rich flavor. Cameraman stole a piece of feta. Is it good? Yay. Okay.
Why?
So you're just going to add that in the bowl. Looks like Gracie's interested in the dish. Oh my gosh, feta is very messy. So let's go over here and just leave the cutting board behind. You're gonna drizzle some olive oil and salt, and then you're gonna give it a good mix. Okay, and mix it up. So it's very simple and it's very yummy, so I really love this dish. It's very quick too, and it doesn't take any large amount of energy or skill, so I hope you try it out and totally recommend it. Thank you for watching the video. Bye.
Bye.